Hello? Hello. Am I on? Yes, I am on. Listen, Sir David Bard here. Coming to you from Kangaroo City, down here in Australia. A little out of breath. I just climbed 3 flights of stairs. I went over to DI, Desert Industries, a couple of minutes ago, and I left my car. Couldn't have been more than 3 minutes. Someone knows me. Mormon took tar and put it all over my new white car. It's an aggravation, but I have a special car wash that does the car 2 or 3 times a day, and just took it over to them. They took it right off. So fuck the Mormons. You know, they just won't attack me with words and with their positive experience. My experience was totally negative in the Mormon Church. I've never asked anybody to resign. I've never said to anybody, you ought to leave. I've just used my free agency to express what happened to me. So, I'll get my breath here in just a minute. I'm gonna worry you all. Well, everyone's worried but my family. They go, I hope he dies. Anyway, I wanted to do a video on the 2 words, I'm sorry. In English, a lot of times we have not very descriptive words to express certain emotions and feelings. I'm sorry is one of them. There's a lot of things in this world you can be sorry for, but you're still going to pay the price. You're still going to pay the price. So when people say to me, I'm sorry, I basically just say back to them, you know, that means nothing. I want restitution. I don't want you to feel bad for me. I want you to feel bad for what you did. My definition of I'm sorry is I'm incompetent, I'm uneducated, I'm a doofus, and I'm negligent. That's what I'm sorry means to the Bard. There are many things in life that I'm sorry doesn't cover. Accidentally killing a child, being unfaithful in a marriage, that will destroy trust. And I'm sorry is not going to fix that. So most important things in life, I'm sorry doesn't cut the rope. It just doesn't cut the rope. That's my new saying, cut the rope. I don't know where it just came out of a bipolar mind. Up here, out here. Anyway, I don't believe that people are truly sorry. What I believe is they don't want to make restitution. When somebody says to me, gee, I'm really sorry on our microwave that we didn't get out there last week when we told you we were going to come, we're really sorry about that. And I said, well, I don't want you to be sorry, I want to be compensated. And they said, how much? I said, $85. I said, you got it. There's a true I'm sorry. It is them losing money. It is them trying to rectify in the future services that they did to me that caused restitution. I also had the refrigerator. I thought refrigerator openings were all standard, but mine's not. It was a ½ an inch too low. And so I said to the guy, I'm going to have to take a skill saw and go across there. And why should I have to be doing that? Because you gave a fridge that's not, you know, the correct size. So I said, well, how much you want? I said, $100. He said, okay, you got it. So a lot of times I make more money just sitting in the chair than going out there in the real world and trying to work. Anyway, I just want to say, especially to all the children that I've disowned and my fat-ass wives and, you know, borderline wives that paint themselves green. You know, I got videos of all of these screwballs that I married. And I just want them to know, and my kids to know, I'm sorry, don't make it. You loved your underwear more than your father, And that's what you got. You got underwear and a false father or a father figure. I don't know what your deals are, and I don't care. Don't knock on my door ever. I'll throw you right off the balcony. I'll throw you right off the balcony. Don't you ever come and say, oh, I'm sorry, I ruined the relationship for 15 years. Yeah, I'm sorry he's gonna fix that. Screw them. Ain't gonna fly. So anyway, the next time a person says to you, they're sorry, say, well, that's okay. If you're sorry, then make restitution. That shows true behavioral change, so this won't happen again. So yeah, I'm trying to also now when people say, how are you doing? Good morning, how are you? I just say health in the navel, marrow in the bones. And people just laugh their ass off. They just laugh their ass off because it's a greeting. It's a greeting. And that's the Pele Ale, oh God, hear the words of my mouth, repeat it 3 times. The order of prayer, not the true order of prayer anymore. They dropped the word to try to make the bard seem like I didn't know what was going on. And I want you to have health in the navel, marrow in the bones, strength in the loins, and saying, power and priesthood be upon me and upon my posterity through all generations of time and throughout all eternity. That's the second token of the Melchizedek priesthood, the patriarchal grip, or sure sign of the nail. Now, I was over, I told you at DI just a few minutes ago, down here in Australia, and they speak a funny English, and they got 3 or 4 kangaroos working, and you know, they put stuff in their pouch, and they shoplift a lot. Kangaroos don't hire as cashiers. But anyway, I went in, and they have video cameras inside and out everywhere. Mormons have no life. They want to watch your life. And I wasn't in there 3-4 minutes. I came back to my white car, and someone had thrown tar all over it. And they don't understand. I have a specialized car wash. I take my car to once or twice a day. I wash the car, and they had chemicals and whatever. They just took it all out, no big deal. So I just want to say to the Mormons that pulled that stunt, fuck you. You never confront me over doctrine. You never confront me over the Joseph Smith or the talking rock or the hat in the lap with a rock in it, and you know, all the things. You never confront me with any of that. A Mormon is to stab you in the back, and you know they'll do it with a smile on their face. They're just like the Chinese. They'll smile and oh, we accept oh, you have your free agency, and I leave my car in the Deseret Industries parking lot 3 minutes. Somebody recognized me, and they threw tar all over the door of the cars. So anyway, it's all cleaned up, no big deal. But it shows, and I can put on my video exactly how the Mormons are. They all do things underground, under the radar, under the 14-year-old. Mormons never confront you over doctrine because the doctrine they have is so outrageous and so crazy that nobody in their right mind would try to proselytize that kind of gospel. I don't know if you heard, but in Russia they've stopped all the missionaries from preaching and holding meetings, and they're not allowed to try to bring someone into their church only if the person comes up to them and asks. So how many people are going to come up to a missionary and ask to be baptized? So anyway, the Mormon church says, it's okay, we can do it without all those things. So they've left their missionaries over there because they got nowhere else to put them. They got nowhere else to put them. So anyway, I hope you have a good day. So far, I've had a good day. Oh, I've had an eye operation, and I'm starting to be able to see out that eye. So I did have health in the navel, marrow in the bones. They fixed my eye. It's a cataract surgery. So this eye here, he's the weak one, and he got the scalpel. I guess it was LASIK though. Anyway, I'm feeling good. Holding my weight still down 20, 22 pounds. Working every day, enjoying myself, living large, and happy to make my videos. So anyway, be careful of the Mormons. It's the second time I've had cars vandalized by Mormons. One was spray painted a year ago, and this one was the grease all over the side of it. And I know I didn't run over any grease anywhere. It just, you know, went from the car wash to DI, came back out, there it was. So when I come in on the camera, they know who I am, and they'll get one of the soldiers to go out and put grease on my doors of my car. So anyway, watch out for the Mormons. They're behind the back and under the radar. They say all the right things. They do all the wrong things. Be careful. Be careful. They're a very vicious group, and you'll never know it. You'll never know it. They're kind of like a band of mighty midgets. Why do I like midgets so much? I don't know. I think I'd like to have a midget. I really would. It'd be a neat thing. I know the little people that watch me are going to be pissed off now. And, they'll throw stuff at me, but I don't care. I can't get higher than my knee. I love midgets. What's wrong with me? They call it mental illness. I just call it bipolar. And I love it. Thanks for watching.